Good morning. It is day 67, May the 16th of 2022. I'm Yolo, and I'm taking you along with my AT through hike adventure. YOLO. For 2022, something like that. A couple more 20s in there. I'm out of breath and I'm going uphill. I'm at mile marker 910.6, and I'm about halfway up this mountain in the Shenandoah National Forest. The thing with the Shenandoah National Forest is I don't believe they believe in switchbacks. They just go straight up. So that's what I'm doing. I slept pretty well last night, but right as I was going to sleep, I got a notification that one of my rental properties, the refrigerator went out. So I was scrambling about that. So this morning I had to order a new refrigerator and get it set up for delivery for tomorrow. Luckily there's a loaner fridge that they can use until then, but it's not a full size. So Lowe's will deliver a new refrigerator tomorrow, conveniently between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So it's not very convenient. But as I was ordering it out at the road so I could get some better signal, because I couldn't get through last night, the couples that I met yesterday at the shelter last night, before I passed through and hiked on, said that I had made a wise decision by hiking out of the shelter last night, because there was a large group of kids. Now, they're retired, so I don't know what the definition of kids are, but they said a bunch of kids came in and were pretty loud all night last night. So I was fortunate not to have to. There's some stuff we had to cross over on the trail. Fortunate enough not to have to listen to it. So I don't know what group it is. It could be someone that got off trail and went to trail days in Damascus, Virginia for the weekend. And yesterday was the end of the weekend. So today is Monday, the 16th. So they could be people just getting back from Damascus partying all weekend and just haven't got settled back into trail life and respect of hiker midnight at 9 o'clock being deathly quiet. But anyway, we're heading up. Try to get 20 miles in today. We'll see how that goes. The people in front of me now that I saw at the shelter said that the weather forecast is calling for hail today. So more thunderstorms. Just as I got settled in last night, the bottom fell out of the sky and I got pummeled by by the rain. Again, my tent's all soaked and wet, and a lot of things are damp again, although I just dried it out yesterday. But I guess it won't matter because we're getting wet again today. All right, head north. I'm at the top now. At least I think I am. The trail is smoothed out a little bit. There's potential hamburgers right there. I guess that's a building right in front of us, maybe. Unless that's a little cabin.
Yeah, I think it's all one.
There's a guy on a golf cart up there. All right, guys, I just stopped at a campground. I was hiking with a group this morning. They're staying at the campground. They just got a shower and they're doing laundry and everything. But I'm wanting to press on, so I stopped for lunch. I recharged my batteries, and once my battery bank got charged to full, I then went ahead and packed up and headed out. On the way out, the family of 4 came in, and they were talking about how loud the shelter was last night, and it was said it was because of ice. I'm like, well, I don't know, ice. So he said, yeah, he's a tall Asian guy. Well, this is the ice that has caused issues on the trail with sexual harassment and different things like that. He's been arrested once, but I guess he is right behind me now and will be following us for some time now. So hopefully we don't run into each other, but if he does, we'll be cordial and deal with it as we need to. But apparently he's not a very nice guy to be around. So that's why there was a lot of noise in the shelter last night, is because he was there. Also, I'm out of breath. Hold on. I ran into Cy and Isabella right when we got in. So they are an hour and a half ahead of me now, which equates to about 3 miles, maybe. But now I know they're in front of me and not behind me. We'll probably get together in the next day or so, if not later today, depending on how far they go. I could literally just keep hiking until I find them today. I got some stuff for Isabella for her trekking poles, and I've got a jacket as well that I can give her and get that out of my pack. But anyway, right now I've got my tummy full and I'm heading north. So I'm back in hiker population where I haven't been in a couple of days. So I think I've just was like either a quarter day or 3/4 of a day ahead of everybody. So they're all catching up now. But the sun's out for now. I got my rain jacket on just simply because when I stopped and had lunch, I cooled down. I was able to sit on a reclining deck chair, so it was nice to have some back support and just to sit down for a while with back support. So I was able to charge and eat and everything right there in the chair, so it was good. But I chilled down a little bit, or cooled down, and now I'm hiking again. So let me have some time, and I'm sure this jacket will come off in probably about 15 minutes. Got some beautiful flowers, weeds that are yellow. And we got the mountains over here. So here in the Shenandoahs, you can take showers, and it is like $1.50 or $2 or something like that, I forget, but for 7 minutes. So it's a normal shower, but there's a little coin operated thing on the outside that I guess opens the valve to the shower. So it's a little interesting. I didn't want to get a shower and then put my dirty clothes back on, so I didn't get a shower. I did wash though, so that was good. And went to the restroom. The porcelain toilet was nice. All right, I'm blabbering now, so back on the trail. Hey guys, I'm a little beat today. I stopped a couple miles ago and sat down on a rock and rested for a little while, and I got in my bag and went ahead and got a Tylenol out because my legs are not doing well today. So they're saying I've had enough, but I'm saying you got to go further. I'm like, I got enough. So I took an Advil too. So hopefully the two combination will let me press on just a little bit more. I'm not really abusing my body or anything like that, but I'm just asking it to go just a little bit further than what my legs are wanting to today. So I'm trying to hit a mile marker so I can meet up with my wife on Friday, but I may fall short if I don't continue these mileage. So I'm just trying to maintain that 18 mile day. I'm currently about 15 or 16. So if I just take a break every once in a while, I should be able to just press on. But for some reason, my legs are just probably the worst they've been in a long, long time. But just need to rest, I guess. Just ran into a couple, not a couple, but two guys that were walking. One is from Brazil, and he is here in the States studying, and they both guys are from Washington DC area, so they're just here visiting and walking on the trail. So he said he was studying basically studying English. Linguistics. But just dropped my trekking poles. But anyway, he has no plans of going home. He wants to stay here. He said he is almost a U.S. citizen at this point now. So he's got a little bit further to go before he can finish up his citizenship, and he'll be a U.S. citizen. He then wants to teach college or high school, but he has to work on his English, he said. But he spoke pretty good English and seemed to understand pretty well as well. All right, not a very eventful day today. We've got mixed weather forecasts. One is saying that there's sleet and hail and major storms tonight. Other people are saying no, it's supposed to clear up, but clouds are blue and the sky is blue and there are some white clouds, but the wind is blowing, so it's moving something around. It's nice and breezy, at least. I still have not caught up with Isabella and Cy, which I'm trying to do. I did lose my trekking pole tip. It should look like this, but it looks like this. Luckily, I have a spare one in my bag that I can fix it this afternoon. So that's a good thing. These are replacement tips. I did stop when I took my meds that I went backtracked for about a mile and I didn't see it. So after about a mile, I was like, yeah, it's not that important. I've got to repair it. So at that point, I was hiking. I did not take my backpack with me. I just took it off and backtracked about a mile. So someone's going to find it and carry it forward, or keep it, or use it for a part, or leave it lay there. Who knows? But anyway, I'm heading north. Got a deer just chilling, laying down in the grass. Right here. See what it does. Walk around. Doesn't care. Just laying there. Said, man, I'm tired. That's the way I feel right now, buddy. Tired. I do have a little bit of a view of the valley. Little bird's trying to outrun me. It's a pretty nice little path right here. Not much wind. All the wind must be coming from the other direction. She goes downhill, but we see all kinds of interesting trees. This is one here. It's like a bass fish flopping over on his belly, getting shot with an arrow or something. I don't know. That's probably the best marked cairn that I've seen so far in the Shenandoah, and it's followed up by the white blaze on the nearest tree, so we can tell. All right, we're definitely heading down now. Not much. Got a lot of wind, as you can hear. Not sure what the weather's going to do tonight, but it'll do something regardless. I'll just have to find an area that's not so dangerous with the trees, and just be cautious of where I plant my tent. So my goal is to make it to the shelter, which is about 3.5 miles, and that relates to about 3.5 or hour and a half. So we'll see how that works. I believe it's 3.5 miles. I haven't checked. I'm guessing. I'm lying to you, but anyway, here's a wave. Beautiful little flowers. Got some big rock outcroppings that we've passed. We went through the campground, and I did stop. Basically, the trail goes around the campground. So I went around the campground and then went into the campground to use the restroom. Sort of fishing for some food. They call that yogiing. So, hey, Yogi Bear. So it's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I'm through hiking. And they're like, hey, you want a beer or soda? I say, yeah. And they're like, hey, you want a cheeseburger or a sandwich? I'll make you a sandwich. So, but that didn't happen this time. It happened the other day. I tried it, but unsuccessful. I'm assuming this is it. This is some of the worst markings. So you have to stand and sort of crane over it, look at it, try to figure out which way it means, versus just having a marking on the tree. That is blending into the tree now. If there is a flat spot back up in here, I could camp here as well, but I just saw that there's a parking lot back the other way. So that means it's, I think it's a quarter mile from the parking lot that you can't camp. So I don't know how to measure that, but I guess it's just guess. Then again, I don't know who's gonna come and bust you. All the rangers I've seen have been in their trucks, driving around, not on foot or horseback or anything like that. So I'm not sure who enforces that policy. All right, guys, we just came over this mountain here, followed it down, and got blown around. So now we're continuing on. I thought the shelter was like 4 miles, 3.8 miles or something like that. It was actually 1.8, so I definitely can make that tonight. My legs are doing much better now that I took that Advil and Tylenol. So it should get me in about 7 o'clock. Get up, set up camp and chill out for a while. Take a early sleep. Look at this view, guys. It is still windy out. I hope you can hear me. But this is it. We're almost to the shelter. Getting very close. Woo-hoo! Making supper. We're gonna have ramen tonight and some tuna. So this is just heating up the water, and once it gets hot and boiling, I will add the ramen. I also have some tuna in the water. That will give me additional protein. I like it versus the tuna packs because that can has a lot more meat in it. The bad thing about having a food bag is you about have to take everything out in order to find the one. So I'm gonna try this flavor. This is called chili. So I've not had chili before. So maybe I need to Tell you what, let's have the creamy chicken flavor. If I'm adding some meat to it, I don't want chili with tuna in it. So let's stick to that for tonight. Crunch this up a little bit. This has 390 calories per pack. This is what I mean, you gotta take everything out of the bag in order to find what you want. So what I'm looking for now is my little can opener. Alright, I'm gonna have to take everything out. Alright, so we're boiling. So we're just gonna cut this back dramatically. And we're gonna add our noodles. Give it a little whirl. Alright, so I found my can opener. At least I thought I did. Here it is. This is my can opener. In the military, this is called a P38 can opener. So all I'm gonna do is just take this can. It's gonna hook on the edge, and I'm just gonna crank it around. And just like that, The can is now opened up. We're going to take the tuna, or chicken, tuna, and put it in here. We're going to turn the burner up just ever so slightly. And now we'll get ready to eat. Talk to you later. All right, guys, there's a city down here. With all the lights on, but this is the end of the day. So I've got my tent set up right here up on top of the hill, and it's pitch black. So anyway, I got the tent set up, and we got the outhouse right over here. But getting ready to turn in for the night. So you guys have a great evening. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Day 67, I believe it is in the books. Did 20 miles, 0.7, so 20.7 miles today. I did have to stop about 3/4 of the way through the day and take a Tylenol because my upper calves were hurting me. So I took that, and I was able to press on here to the shelter. So I was able to cook, get my tent set up, and just sort of chill out for a little while and watch a little Netflix on my phone. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I'm Yolo, so you only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.